So first off, what you do is you get a lodge pine or a lodge pole, and it's this long one, you can't see it, but it's for the person that you have, they're supposed to stand like this, and it'll be from their toes to their fingertips or longer. And you put that up against a tree, and these guys tied it with paracord or normal cord, so it would stay up. And then you have to make the bed, which you can do like pine needles, which they didn't have a ton of, so they used a bunch of grass, and then like this, like shavings and stuff of like pine cones. And you have to basically fill it all the way because it'll pack down really like a ton, and you don't want to be against the ground, because if you're against the ground, it sucks out all your heat. It's like trying to heat the whole surface of the earth. And then next you get a bunch of ribbing, and you can't see it out here, but you can see it inside, and it's a bunch of sticks, and they can't be any taller than the top of your lodge pole, otherwise you'll lose heat. And it'll go, and they're like ribs, and they all touch. They have to be touching like this all the way across, so that you don't lose heat. And you put those all the way up, all the way down to the bottom, and all the way up to the top, except for this hole, which is your door. And they all have to be touching. And then you get either more sticks that go on top of each other like this, or you can weave, like with some of the more curvy sticks, which I don't see any of. Oh, like this. You can weave those in them. And then that'll make it so that when you put all your debris and stuff on top of it, it won't fall through into the hut. And next you put on that debris, which these guys used a lot of bark, but underneath the bark there's a lot of this stuff. And that holds in heat really well. And then this they used as, like, it'll slick off the rain. So if it were to rain, they wouldn't get wet. And you really want, like, the debris on top to be from your fingertips to your arm. You want it that deep so that you know that the rain and stuff won't get in. And if you go inside and shut your door and you can see any light, that's where a ton of water will get in. So you want to fill that with another like 3 feet of debris, that one hole, and then that'll fill it. And then like you can get in, and like for a door, these guys said they were going to use a bigger piece of bark, which I don't see. Or you can, like, if you have a tarp, you can fill that with debris and then pull it in after you. And that'll help so that you don't lose all your heat out that. And then you usually want it facing south because that's where the sunlight will hit. But yeah, the end.